From the golden courts of ancient Egypt to modern strip mall salons, the manicure has undergone a stunning transformation. What was once a status symbol reserved for pharaohs, emperors, and aristocrats is now an accessible luxury enjoyed by millions across all walks of life. But behind the gloss and glitter of modern nail polish lies a rich, unexpected history. One that reveals as much about power and culture as it does about aesthetics. The earliest evidence of manicures dates back over 5,000 years to ancient Babylon, where both men and women coloured their nails. Babylonian warriors would stain their nails with coal before going into battle, using black or green hues depending on their rank. In ancient Egypt, nail care was also tied to class and spirituality. Egyptian nobility, including figures such as Cleopatra and Nefertiti, were known to colour their nails with henna. The deeper and more vibrant the colour, the higher the person's status. Lower classes were either forbidden from using certain colours or could only use duller shades, reinforcing the social hierarchy through aesthetics. Similarly, in ancient China during the Ming dynasty, long lacquered nails were symbols of wealth and status. Royalty often dyed their nails with mixtures made from beeswax, gelatin, egg whites, and vegetable dyes, and the colour and length of the nails were used to indicate social class. During the Middle Ages in Europe, grooming practices, including manicures, declined in popularity, especially among the general population. Modesty and religious influences often dictated a more subdued approach to personal appearance. However, among the upper classes and royal families, hand care was still practiced to a limited extent. Smooth, well-groomed hands were considered part of a noblewoman's allure, though bright nail colours were generally absent. By the Renaissance, attitudes towards beauty began to shift, especially in Italy and France, where personal grooming became more fashionable. Though nail painting was not yet common, there was a renewed emphasis on cleanliness and elegance. Manicure tools such as files and buffers started to appear more regularly among the elite. The 19th century marked a turning point in the history of the manicure. In 1830, a European podiatrist named Dr. Sitz adapted an orange stick, previously used for dental hygiene, to push back the cuticles, effectively inventing the basis for the modern manicure. This innovation helped popularize nail care among middle and upper-class women in both Europe and America. During this time, manicures involved cleaning, shaping, and buffing the nails to a natural shine rather than coloring them. Buffing creams and tinted oils were sometimes used to add a hint of color, but bold shades were still considered inappropriate or vulgar in many Western cultures. Fast forward to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, manicures began to evolve into a structured beauty service. With industrialization and the rise of the middle class, women had greater disposable income and access to beauty products. In 1878, Mary E. Cobb opened the first nail salon in Manhattan. Inspired by European techniques, she standardized the process, shaping, buffing, and polishing, laying the foundation for the modern manicure industry. The 20th century saw a dramatic transformation in manicures, thanks in large part to advances in chemistry and mass production. In 1917, Cutex introduced the first commercial nail polish remover, and by 1920, it had launched a liquid nail polish. Inspired by car paint, early formulas were adapted to create glossy finishes for fingernails. This innovation sparked a wave of popularity for colored nails. Companies like Revlon capitalized on this, introducing colored nail lacquer that mimicked the shine of a car's surface. Painted nails became a hallmark of modern womanhood, tied to the glamour of Hollywood stars like Jean Harlow and Rita Hayworth. What was once an aristocratic privilege became an aspiration for working-class women, a tiny indulgence that promised elegance and allure. By the 1930s, the French manicure, characterized by white tips and a clear or pale pink base, was introduced in Paris and became a timeless classic. Hollywood glamour also played a significant role, as stars like Jean Harlow and Rita Hayworth showcased fashionable manicured nails on the big screen. After the Second World War, America saw a boom in consumer culture, and beauty services expanded rapidly. Manicures shifted from elite indulgence to affordable self-care. These developments not only expanded the aesthetics of manicures, but also opened up new economic opportunities, particularly for marginalized or immigrant communities in countries like the United States. During the 20th century, manicures became both a form of self-presentation and a means of empowerment for many. African American women significantly innovated and popularized many manicure styles such as acrylic nails. These became a form of expression that would lead the way in nail art and are still popular today. The proliferation of nail salons in the 1970s and 80s, particularly those run by Vietnamese immigrants following the Vietnam War, revolutionized the industry. Quick, Inexpensive and widely available, these salons made manicures a part of everyday life. Now, the manicure has become a staple in many people's routines, a quick act of self-care squeezed in during lunch breaks or on the way home from work. Today's manicures are not just about aesthetics. They are acts of identity, resistance, artistry, and even protest. From acrylics to gel to intricate nail art, the possibilities are endless. Social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok have turned nails into miniature canvases. Behind every glittering fingertip lies a complex web of history, labor, and identity. The journey of the manicure, from royal ritual to a $10 staple, is a microcosm of how beauty, power, and culture intersect and evolve. It is a reminder that even the smallest gestures, like painting one's nails, can carry centuries of meaning and change.